Welcome, my name is Grizz, and welcome to my channel. This will be the first video I have posted on here. Quick outline of what I plan, I guess, to do on this channel. For the most part, going to be reacting to different animes in which I am watching. I'm going to use this kind of as a platform to discuss and review the things that I am watching and just have a place to really talk about it and hopefully maybe gather a small couple people and be able to have some discussions over what we just watched, expand my knowledge on the things that I'm watching and get a better understanding for the things that I watch, why certain decisions were maybe made in the storytelling or the directing or just anything. It's mainly being here is going to be a place for me to hopefully connect with you guys. Like I said, with that out of the way, we are here today for Spy Family episode 13. Spy Family is a show that, as almost everyone who watches it, universally loves. I absolutely love the first part of the season. Unfortunately, I already saw it, so I cannot record reactions and upload that first half, but we're here to start off the fall anime season with episode 13. This is a show that after every single episode, I found myself realizing that I was smiling and looking like an idiot the entire 24 minutes of me watching it the first half of the season. I expect no different from this part, to be honest. That's where expectations realistically are. They're as high as they can really get. Absolutely love everything about this show. Last time the season ended on what I believe was a bonus chapter in the manga, so the story kind of ended with us on Operation Strix still. Anya's in school. She has one star. I don't actually remember what they're called right now. But she has one star. She wanted a reward. Her and Becky talked about getting her a reward, and she brought up the idea to Lloyd that she wants a dog. And then we saw a little flash forward of or I guess present time probably, of the dog who saw a image in his mind, which appeared to be of him, or at least out of his eyes, of your Anya and Lloyd. So we're assuming the dog also has some sort of powers, probably ability to see into the future, maybe. I don't really know. Hopefully within the beginning here, we do get the dog involved. I know that, unfortunately, for a fact, as you see here, I have the mangas. Have not read any of them. However, he's on the cover, so I'm assuming we're going to get a dog at some point. And hopefully just enjoy everything that we see and have some really fun times and just really wholesome, cute, enjoyable moments. So without wasting any more time, let's get into episode 13 of Spy Family Project Apple. All right, well, our dog has been met, name yet to be determined, and he's not just any ordinary dog, as I suspected at the beginning based on the little info we got from last part of the season. He can see into the future. When he's passing by the shop as they are going to adopt one, or at least at the shelter looking for one, he is able to transmit an image. I still don't know for sure if it's the image, or I don't think it's the image. He's probably saying something, but we just can't hear it. I don't really understand. But he's able to transmit at least what's in his mind over to Anya because she's telepath, so at least we know it does work through animals as well. And he's able to transmit this over to allow her to know, hey, I can see all you guys in my mind, even though I've never met any of you. So early on in the episode here, we have these scary looking dogs, not and that two legs, buff as hell. There's I understand Lloyd's idea of getting a guard dog, but this is another level. This is not necessary at all. These guys she doesn't want this. Basically, we find out there's an entire plan that's being set up by these guys that involve strapping, or I'm assuming strapping. I don't know if there's going to be something that some other way. Basically, they're gonna apply explosives somehow to these dogs. So they have this entire room set up of all these dogs now ready to get this operation, I guess, that they're in into motion. And just so happens Anya ends up seeing where the dog went that she got the image from and follows him right into that room. And shit goes from there. Then they threaten they threaten him with the crowbar here, and or whatever, the pipe, whatever he has here, and the dog immediately the dog immediately panics and just goes behind her and gets all shy. That's a great moment. You're losing your mind. Describing Anya as the girl like this is cute. As I was saying during the episode, this is really bad for her. As someone who doesn't have a lot of experience with stuff, you can tell she, especially after we saw in the early half of the season, she's very nervous that she's not being a good wife or doing the proper things that other people would want. She's not good with other people. The only person she has a relationship with really is her brother, and she doesn't understand how to really connect or interact with people well. And she thinks she's being bad at that. And this is another thing that's not good for her, as she keeps losing Anya whenever they go out and putting Anya in danger. And it's probably it's something that, I mean, I don't know, based on the more happy side of nature of the show, if they're really gonna play into the more psychological thing that could be going on with her mentally, that she's a little, you know, destroyed over this. But I guess they did slowly dip into that a little bit, but I don't know, maybe do something in the future where it kind of breaks her down a little bit, and she kind of distances herself big time from everyone, because of, like, she keeps thinking that she's the reason that bad things are happening or these things keep occurring. I don't know. Maybe we even see something in the future where something happens to Anya or something like that, and Lloyd has to step in to save her instead of Yor this time, and she is kind of ruined by that and doesn't know how to react anymore because she's not the one that was able to save her. So in her mind, she's like, oh, I couldn't even get there. I couldn't be the one to save you. What if I wasn't? You know what I mean? What if he wasn't there? I wouldn't have been able to do anything, and things could just get, you know, derail from there for her. So I wonder if that's an angle that you can play into more into the future. I would enjoy actually to see something like that. I think we find out apparently they did research back in the day. It's called Project Apple, which was basically research to create animals with terrifyingly high IQs for military purposes. So, and they're wondering, because there's been rumors that some of these were sold on the black market, and they are wondering if these are the type of animals that are going to be involved in this issue with the dogs that we're having. And I believe, as we see, that is very true. As our dog, game still don't know what it's called, as our dog has the ability to see into the future. So I wonder if there's other dogs that have similar things like this, or if they're more just military grade-esque, kind of like the buff one standing on two legs that we were looking at. Fun little POV shot that we get here as he's running down the stairs. She finds out that he can see the future. So once again, she's the only one who knows any of this stuff. He doesn't know that she's a telepath, probably. He doesn't know about the other two. Once again, they're not going to know about him. I'm assuming based on what we saw early in the episode where or earlier when they both ran past Yor, and she was telling her, go in there, or go this direction, and he didn't listen, the dog. I'm assuming the dog can actually understand what she's saying, but just has really bad sense of direction, which is why we see him running in circles there, but I don't know for sure. Really cute ED sequence. Overall, really, really cute episode. Enjoyed it a lot. Hopefully next episode we do wrap this up though, and then we get some fun family time with the dog, and maybe figure out a little bit more as to what exactly his powers are. I do wonder if Anya's gonna actually say something to Yor and Lloyd. It's that the dog has, or the ability to see into the future, or if she's gonna keep that to herself, as she keeps knowing what each of them do but don't expose that to them. So I do wonder that. I doubt they would honestly believe her. They would just think she's kind of crazy if that's what they do say, or if that's what she does say to them. That's all I really have for today. Not too much to go into. I would like to just say, I guess, in future videos, I do like the idea of, depending on the show, going into things and theorizing things about what could happen, or breaking things down a lot, or maybe looking at individual like scenes and just kind of like looking at different aspects of it. But Spy Family isn't really a show, in my opinion, that can really be done. Not saying that it can't be done, but sometimes there's just shows that work way better for discussing theorizing and stuff like that. And this really isn't one of them. This is more just kind of enjoy the moment, and you know, you can kind of look back like I did there, but not too much. I feel like you can really look into, because it's not that complex or, you know, overly difficult to grasp of a subject. Thank you for watching. If you found yourself all the way at the end here somehow, hit the like button if you want. If you don't, then don't. Hit the subscribe button. In the description are my links for my Twitter and my Mal. If you want to go on there, you can add me as a friend in there. I definitely will add you back. Also, maybe send me a message. I don't know if they have a message system on there, or leave a comment saying that you added me with whatever your name was, and I'll definitely add you back, because sometimes you get like the randoms that I don't want to add on there. Let me know what you thought of the episode. Let me know if I missed anything, or if there's just any interesting things to point out. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time for episode number 14. Peace.